Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up, the place where we bring you up close and personal with the latest and greatest in the automotive world. Today, we've got something special, our first detailed look at the 2026 Subaru Outback. This isn't just a facelift or minor tweak, it's a well-rounded evolution that deserves your attention. Buckle up as we take a deep dive into its refreshed exterior, reimagined interior, enhanced performance, and of course, its pricing. Let's kick things off with the exterior design, because right off the bat, Subaru's done a good job making this Outback look more confident and modern without straying too far from its iconic Wagon SUV crossover roots. From the front, you'll notice a sharper, more chiseled grille with a honeycomb pattern that replaces the wider slats from the previous year. It's framed by sleeker LED headlights that are more angular and aggressive, giving the car a bold stance. Subaru's also integrated slimmer daytime running lights that blend into the body lines better. The front bumper is a bit more sculpted now, with functional-looking air vents and a skid plate-inspired lower section, especially pronounced on the wilderness trim. Moving to the side profile, the 2026 Outback continues to deliver that rugged wagon silhouette, but there are some subtle enhancements worth noting. There's a more pronounced shoulder line running across the doors and a touch more cladding around the wheel arches, giving it that go-anywhere attitude. Depending on the trim, you'll see new wheel designs ranging from 17 to 18 inches, with the higher trims and the Wilderness Edition sporting aggressive, blacked-out wheels that are wrapped in all-terrain rubber. Roof rails are standard across the board, still offering that unique integrated crossbar system that Subaru fans love, ideal for hauling bikes, kayaks, or anything adventure-related. Around back, the changes are more evolutionary than revolutionary. The taillights have been slightly redesigned with a more C-shaped signature, giving it a more modern feel. The tailgate looks cleaner, with Subaru opting for a more minimalistic design by relocating the badging just slightly and tucking in the reverse lights. Dual exhaust outlets remain tucked under the bumper, and like the front, there's a tougher-looking rear skid plate area on some of the more off-road-ready trims. Overall, the back end keeps the classic Outback charm but feels fresher, a little more upscale. Now stepping inside, Subaru's made some thoughtful upgrades to the cabin while retaining the familiar, functional layout that appeals to Outback buyers. The centerpiece is a new and improved 11.6-inch vertical touchscreen that's standard on most trims. The screen itself is clearer and more responsive, with an updated version of Subaru's Starlink interface that feels quicker and a bit more intuitive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are now standard, and voice recognition has gotten smarter. Climate controls remain integrated within the touchscreen, though thankfully with physical knobs for temperature, something fans will appreciate. Material quality has taken a step up too. Soft touch materials are used more generously across the dash and doors. There's contrast stitching on most trims, and higher-end versions like the Touring Limited come with leather-trimmed seats, ventilated front seats, and even a heated steering wheel. The Wilderness trim gets rugged water-resistant upholstery that feels like it's ready for muddy boots and weekend camping. Passenger space is excellent as always. With its long roofline, there's ample headroom and legroom in both rows. The rear seats recline and fold flat easily, offering a generous cargo area that can swallow gear, groceries, or luggage for a road trip. Subaru even added new hooks and compartments in the cargo area for better usability. And yes, the power liftgate is quicker and quieter now. Under the hood, Subaru continues to offer two engine options. The base engine is the 2.5-liter naturally aspirated flat-4, producing 182 horsepower and 176 pounds-feet of torque. It's paired to a continuously variable transmission and comes standard with all-wheel drive. Like every Outback, it's a smooth and efficient combo, though not especially quick. Where things get interesting is with the turbocharged 2.4-liter flat-4, Standard on the XT trims and Wilderness, this engine cranks out 260 horsepower and 277 pounds-feet of torque, and it makes a big difference in acceleration and highway passing. It's still mated to the CVT, but Subaru's tuned it to feel more responsive here. Whether you're towing, climbing hills, or just want a little more punch, the turbo is the one to go for. Speaking of capability, the Outback continues to be one of the best balanced crossovers on the market. It's not just about AWD. Subaru includes X mode with hill descent control for slippery conditions, and the Wilderness model adds a lifted suspension for even more ground clearance up to 9.5 inches. Ride quality remains smooth, thanks to Subaru's global platform, which offers excellent chassis rigidity and absorbs road imperfections well. Steering is predictable, and there's very little body roll for a vehicle this size. The Wilderness does sacrifice a bit of on-road refinement for trail performance, but for most people, the trade-off is more than worth it. When it comes to safety, Subaru continues to push the envelope. The 2026 Outback gets the newest version of EyeSight, their advanced driver assistance system. It now uses a wider field dual-camera setup that performs better in low light and complex traffic situations. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, pre-collision braking, and lane centering are standard across the lineup. Higher trims add a 360-degree camera system, reverse automatic braking, and a new driver focus system that detects signs of fatigue or distraction. Subaru's commitment to safety really shines here. It's part of what makes the Outback such a trusted family vehicle. Let's talk pricing. Subaru hasn't shaken up the trim structure too much, so we're still looking at base, premium, limited, touring, and the off-road focused Wilderness. The base model starts just under $30,000, while the premium adds more tech and comfort features for around $32,000. Limited and touring push closer to the mid and high $30,000 range, with the Touring XT and Wilderness trim sitting at the top near $42,000 to $45,000 when fully loaded. It's a competitive price range, especially considering the standard AWD and all the standard driver assistance features you'd get even on the base trim. To wrap it all up, the 2026 Subaru Outback doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it polishes it, refines it, and adds more muscle where it counts. It still blends the best of a wagon, SUV, and crossover, offering strong safety, solid performance, and unmatched versatility. Whether you're commuting, road tripping, or carving your own path into the wild, the Outback proves it's still one of the best all-rounders on the market. That's it for our first detailed look at the 2026 Subaru Outback. If you found this review helpful, make sure to hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments to let us know if you're Team Wilderness or sticking with the Touring, and don't forget to subscribe to Car Auto Tune-Up for more in-depth car reviews, comparisons, and all things automotive. Catch you in the next one. Drive safe.